Hello there ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video. Now in this one I'll be going through the latest update of my RGB app. So the last time I did a video on this was I think it was version 1 that I made a video about. And as you can see there's pretty much no options here. So this one is version 3.6. So it's in here, it's still beta. So this is the one, download it from here and just install this AP. Oops. Alright, well, clearly that something is wrong there with the releases. It's meant to go tag 9, I don't know why. Yeah, same tag, whatever, doesn't matter, just so just go to releases and then tag, and then download the 3.6 one here. So let's flick over to the phone. So yeah, I have it downloaded here, so just gonna install it. So I'll show you guys all the process just in case you guys get confused. So then just press install here. And then when you open it, it'll ask for Magisk root permissions. So just grant them. Then there you go, this is how the app looks like. So these notifications haven't changed. The only thing I've changed is I have moved the second LED and the power button LED down over here. So if we enable some animation here, oh yeah, and if you want to get rid of these Magisk pop-ups, head over to Magisk app, go into super user, find this, and then notifications for that are disabled, so that way when we change something there won't be any root notifications. Alright, so then here, enable this, it'll show you the back LED, you can disable it as well, toggle it basically, and then here is the front or the second LED, and so you can disable and enable them independently, so you can have both of them on if you wanted to. So yeah, all these animations are kind of the same, so they'll both play for the two of these. And the only thing I changed here is you see the on and off switches, they're they're the logo, which I think looks really cool. So anyway, the majority of new things are in the notification settings. So there's also a color wheel which you can change if you go into solid 1 color or something, you can change the color wheel here. So set it to red, set it to blue, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, notifications. To use the notifications, there's kind of a good number of steps involved. Just enable the notifications, and then over here you'll see 2 buttons here. So the first one, click to enable app to read notifications. So click on that, you'll open up notification settings here, notification access, click allow here. So now the app, the service inside the app can read notifications. So that just go back, and then you can select which apps. So these are all the apps on your phone. You can go ahead to enable them. If you want notifications to work when somebody's calling you, just select the phone app and then it'll work that way. So anyway, for this demonstration I'll just use Messenger, or I mean Telegram. Yeah, so it's kind of weird. Telegram has its name as or Telegram, yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. And then what you want to do here is select which animation you want to play. So my favorite one is actually the Thunder Rainbow. So I'll bring over my other phone here and I'll send notifications to this one. So right now I'll just put the phone down here, and then since you guys also have a screen recorder, you'll see when I get a notification up here as well. So I'll just send myself some message here. Profit over everything started there. And so to stop it, you would just kind of like mark it as red or whatever, and it'll go away, as you can see here. So if I change this to say rainbow or something, then I do the same thing. Yeah, there we go. So this time it'll write faster. So because Telegram is already like cached, and you can see the rainbow there. And so if I just get rid of this, it gets rid of it straight away. Now another thing here is you can use the second LED also for notifications. So if you enable the second option there, then if I send myself something, so you can see here, both the logo and the are enabled, and then you can disable them here as well. And then you can only use the second LED. So if I change this to, let's say, quick 2 flashes rainbow, then I send something to myself. Yeah, and there you go. As you can see, it flashes nicely there. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's that. Another thing is, like, if you are running, say, rainbow, and I will run it here, and let's see, yeah, so let's say we are running rainbow on both of these, like so. And so for the notification, if we want to use the second LED also and do the 2 quick flashes, well, you'll see what happens here. So this is just like the standard animation that you chose here, and if I send a notification, it should overwrite the standard notifications. As you can see, it overwritten it. And now if I like clear the notification, you should see that it goes back to whatever it was that you were playing before, so both of these. So this also works if you just enable the second LED. So as you can see, both of these are on now, and if I send something to myself, as you can see, it will, basically what I want to say is notifications, they take priority over like the ambient or whatever you want to call it. So and then if I like mark this as red or just get rid of it, it goes back to normal. So that's pretty cool. So I'll just turn these off right now. Oh yeah, and if both of these are off, notifications will also work. Because notifications, like, they don't really rely on the power buttons here, if you know what I mean. Okay, it's getting kind of confusing. Oh yeah, and so another thing is, because of how this app works, is, so if I enable, yeah, so if I set, so if I just launch a notification here again. Alright, it's taking its while to get in. Oh yeah, yeah. My VPN just died. God damn it. Yeah, kinda hard to send a Telegram notification when your VPN dies. Alright, what the hell is going on here? Oh, I clicked off the Wi-Fi by accident. God damn it. This is great video, lads. Alright, so anyway, what I was gonna say. Once the notification comes in, so as you can see here, and if you are still playing around with this, so for example, if I change it to this, you'll see that the notification actually changes as well if you change these. This is because of basically how the notification code and this code writes to the driver. Like, I can check if the notifications are going on, but like, fuck that. So like, I think some people had their animations as off and were complaining that notifications wasn't working. I think it's because of this, but yeah. So another way, I'll show you kind of like an unexpected, what the hell? What is wrong with this? Or I'll just disconnect the firewall. And we're down, we won't. Alright, whatever. that are strange. Yeah, so anyway, another advantage of this is, okay, so if I launch a notification here, you can see it still like does the blinking. But what you can do is you can toggle this and then turn it off. So that's like another way of getting rid of notifications. Like, it's not really the proper way, but yeah, that's just kind of related to how the notifications kind of work. So yeah, another thing is this here, notification timeout. So this is actually an exponential slider, so you can see there like 22 seconds, and then the further you slide it, the kind of faster up it goes. So this is pretty cool. This actually took me a while to get working like this, but that's pretty cool. And so if for demonstration purposes, if I reduce this all the way down to 20 seconds, and if I send a notification to myself, it'll start playing here. And then if we wait for 20 seconds, this should stop because of the 20-second timeout. So I'll just leave it playing here. And so what this is helpful for is if you leave this on like during the night and you get a notification during the middle of the night, this will basically be flashing. So as you can see, it stopped there, the timeout ran out, but this would be like flashing during the whole night and reducing your battery. So this was actually suggested by a user. So I usually just set it to around like 30 minutes or so, since if you kind of missed a notification after 30 minutes, you know, it's grand. Alright, so let's see, that's kind of it for this. Another thing I've added is, oh yeah, you might have seen like this notification service running. This just means that the notifications are running even when, so I just get rid of this, even when the application is not like running in the background. So if I send something to myself there, you can see there, it still works. Now technically it is still running in the background, but like as a service, you know. So when you click on it, it just launches the main app. So another thing here is I added quick tiles. So to get quick tiles, just head over to this, click edit or however it is in your ROM, and you should see quick tiles for logo. You should see quick tiles for second LED, and then just go get out of that. And so to turn on logo, just click on it and then wait for a bit and it should turn on. Depends on which notifications we have running. Oh yeah, so make sure you aren't actually using the off animation, so turn on rainbow there. So yeah, it uses like whatever, you know, it's basically a shortcut for these power buttons. That you can see it's like already lit up. So if we turn it off there, you can see it's off. Now it takes a while because of, I don't know how Android deals with this, but, and then if we open up the yoke again, you can see that the buttons are off. And so you can do the same for the second LED. So there we go. Then for this one, there we go. So sometimes it activates quicker than other times, I don't know why. Yeah, and there we go. So yeah, that's oh yeah, another thing is Easter eggs. So I added like the scroll feature because one guy was complaining that these buttons get in the way of this. This happens if your screen size or scale or whatever is set to very low or like fucking normal or high, then like this slider would actually be over here. So I added like a slide so you can slide all the way down, which made me think, oh, since you can slide it, you know, all the way down, I might as well add like you know, Easter eggs. So there's 3 altogether. If you want to find them yourself, well, I kind of gave away where it is pretty much already, but if you want to find them yourself, just end the video or whatever, and I'll show you where they are now. So just go all the way to the bottom, you'll see a nice Easter egg here, click on it, and you'll see some nice gradient animations here. Now there's I think like 8 or 7 gradients that this changes to, so you can play around, you can like watch it or whatever. And then the gradients in the notification settings are like the inverse or whatever these are. So yeah, and then if you click on this again, it will freeze the gradient. So as you can see, it's not moving. And then if you click on it again, it'll start moving. It'll start animating or whatever. And then if you want to get rid of this, you just change resolution, or you just change like just flip your phone. Or you can exit the app and then go back into it again, it'll change as well. Now for this one, there's an Easter egg here. This is just a cool YouTube video. I'll let you guys figure that one out. And then the same in the about page. This is just like another fairly cool video. So it's just like a YouTube link you'll open up in your YouTube app or whatever. Same with this one, open up in YouTube app. So yeah, that's it for the update. For future updates, one user was asking for like a search bar here. Yeah, I'll probably do that if it's fairly easy to do. If it's fairly easy to filter these yolks, I'll do that. So yeah, that's it really. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.